Our politics, especially in Kenya and in Africa at large, is not yet grown to the level where the consumers of information would definitely consume the manifesto and get persuaded that that is enough to vote you in or to vote you out. We are into a political, metamorphosis, and what we have right now is a nation of a growing democracy that is still hell-bent on other factors that are not ideal politics. Besides ethnicity, there is money. Besides money, there is perception, like I've said. And besides that, there is transaction that is being done. And as opposed to, the ideal nature where the voters would want to have a social contract with a leader, because that is what it should be. Politics could be a contract that you have for a span of 5 years with the person that you're electing. And in that contract, therefore, you dictate on the deliverables of what you'd want from an elected leader. But that is far from us as a nation and as Africa, because organizing politics lies on other factors that are not necessarily ideally in what we are currently speaking. But even as we move forward, it could be very critical to put that into consideration, that the projection is that in the coming elections, voters are slowly beginning to understand the catchphrase that choices have consequences.
But it's taking time. It's taking time,
but I think it's for the benefit of this country, that even as we understand the painful ramifications of the choices that we are making, is purely based on the fact that we have been, like Wakiri has talked about, that our politics has been, of a bad manners. And Moi used to say that siasa mbaya, it's maisha mbaya. And it seems the voters are not learning that. And lastly, Victor, I will reiterate in this platform again and again, the importance of studying the psychology of a Kenyan voter. A Kenyan voter seems to be disinterested in change, because if that would be true, then there could be change in this country. You cannot make mistakes for decades, repeat the same mistakes as we were talking about before. You can't be electing bad leaders each and every elections, and you turn out to be a nation of lamentation each and every time. So I think it's important for us, and this is why I said such a regulation should be the conversation of such a regulation should be devolved, in a sense that this should be discussed in town halls. What is the effect of campaign finance bill? What is the participation of voters in terms of public participation in regards to this bill?
Perhaps